Hi, how are you?
Listen, I'm going to talk to you out here.
Sure. What are we talking about?
Oh, we're going to talk out here.
Oh, we're going to talk out here. Okay. Yes.
So I know you guys have already spoken to about you guys going around recording.
Can I just get your name first before we start the conversation?
My name is Eva.
Okay. And do you have a guard ID number?
Excuse me?
I said, do you have a guard ID number?
Allied Universal, feel free to call them. All right, so guys.
What's the attitude about? Because if you're going to have an attitude, I have nothing to talk to you about.
I'm discussing with you. You keep interrupting me. So.
No, that's not the case. I'm going to just continue what I'm doing.
You guys cannot be up here in the children's department without a child.
I just was, so you're wrong. How about that? How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from the Clark County Public Library in Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't know if any of you saw the video we did, was put out yesterday. We were over at the Clark County Government Center, and that was an interesting video. We had the Las Vegas Metro Police Department called on us. I'll leave a link in the description on that one. You guys can take a look and check that out. But we're going to see if the information and education have made it over this way to the library, and see if these folks honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. I am out with watching the Watchmen today. I'll give you a little look at the neighborhood here. And we have Old Glory waving in the breeze, as she should. A little time and temperature check for you. Today is Saturday, February 29th, last day of the month. It is 12:37 in the afternoon and 63 degrees in overcast Las Vegas, Nevada. Ready, Watchman? Go inside and take a look. So we have the dedication plaque here. So it looks like this building was dedicated originally in 1971, and then there was a major renovation completed in 1986. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my knife in the car. I left it in my pocket.
Okay. That's very cool. So yeah, some public art on display here. Art in public spaces, I should say. Always appreciate that.
Mostly it's just short form, easy, or it's been 40. Anything more than that, then you
Pretty cool. All right, so what is this? Reader services. Hello. How are you?
Good, sir.
Good. So I'm just in town checking out your library here. We're checking out a bunch of stuff, but we happen to be at your library now. And what exactly is reader services? Does that just encompass anything?
Are you filming?
I am, yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there are certain rules about film. You do know there are certain rules about filming in the library.
I don't, no.
Okay. So
Do you have a copy of them? The rules about filming in the library, what does it say? I have to make all you guys look good, right?
No.
No. That was a joke.
Basically, you can't film with other people, especially without their permission, is the thing. So.
Really?
Yeah.
No, this is called the manager's.
Okay. Did you drop it in, or?
Mike should be here.
Yeah, if you have a copy of your policy, I'd love to look at it so I'm familiar with the rules.
At the moment.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not against it or whatnot. I just have to.
Oh, no, I don't take it personally. You're doing your job. I get it.
Devices right now. All right, thanks. The manager's coming up.
Cool. And what is his or her name?
Mike.
Mike. Okay. I have a feeling the manager is the security guard. Is your policy posted anywhere?
Normally it should be near the front door. Does that? That's
Because I looked around when I came in, because I always like to check for that stuff, and I didn't see anything. So,
garage.
and what was your name?
Sir.
Teak. Jason. Pleasure to meet you, sir. This is my son, Ben.
Ben, nice to meet you. Hey guys.
You must be Mike.
Yes.
How you doing, Mike?
Good.
My name's Jason.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you, man. This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
So,
You guys want to know?
so we just came in, and we go to libraries all the time. I'm an avid reader. Have my library card since I was a kid.
Okay.
And we're just in Vegas for a couple of days. Haven't been here before. So I was asking T,
Yeah.
what the. This guy's putting his gloves on, man. You're gonna get me nervous. Yeah. What was that? Your intention?
Negative.
Oh, okay, good. Glad to hear it. I've never actually noticed or seen a reader services section in the library before, so I was just coming in to ask what that was and what services are provided here, and that was
Just to
it.
go with the recording though first is just not recording any people that don't want to be recorded. You have to respect their privacy.
How would I know if they want to be recorded or not?
If they tell you they don't want to be recorded.
In public, really?
Yeah, if they don't want to be recorded.
And I'll tell you why I'm just
Okay.
taking a pause there for a second, because what we do is we travel the country a lot,
Right.
and we go to a lot of public buildings.
Okay.
So we make very sure, I'm very aware of restricted areas, and we make very sure we don't go into restricted areas.
Okay.
But my understanding is, which I could be wrong, is that when you're in a public setting, there is no expectation of privacy, so that's why we like to stay in publicly accessible areas.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Understandable that it's just getting into people's faces if they.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do
their
that.
personal
No.
space
And also, this
like
is a
that.
very wide-angle lens. I don't know if you know how GoPros work. So I'm not focusing on any person. I'm here to look at the building and the library.
Basically, the reader service is just we provide readers advisory for people. We request place items on hold for people if they request for books.
Requests from other
Requests
libraries.
from other libraries.
Or if I'm looking for a book on photography, you can help me find
show
some.
where they are. We tell them the resources available for them to find out other books that they would like to similar to the ones they're already reading.
Gotcha.
Through our website and through the various resources that we make available in our databases. Different programs and events that the library makes available for people.
Cool.
And the free services that are provided to them.
Gotcha. Well, that's cool that you have a counter dedicated to that.
Throughout the Las Vegas area, and then as well as what the library district offers.
Gotcha. Well, very cool. Yeah, that answers my question. Awesome. So no, and like I was saying, I'm not interested in filming anybody particular. That's not what I'm here for. But it's kind of like the analogy that I use is it's kind of like when you're in a public, like let's say you're in front of the Strato, whatever they call that, and you want to take a picture of your kids and there's 1,000 people behind them, you can't go ask everybody for their permission. And then I also feel like if I walk up and start that conversation with somebody, that could create a problem. So I kind of just tend to mind my business.
It's just the more of like.
Oh, I would never do that. Yeah. No, I don't want somebody to snatch my camera. It costs me a lot of money. Yeah. No, but no, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
So as long as we're not getting in anybody's face or intruding on anybody's privacy, we're okay. All right, good. Beautiful. Well, I'm on the same page with you. No worries.
Cool.
We'll give you the fist bump again. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
All righty. That means we're friends now. We moved up to the fist bump. All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem.
They have a computer center in the back. Oh, wow, there are quite a few computers in here, huh? Pretty cool. And you can fax and scan and email stuff from here. Very cool. Colorful. Hello. How you doing today? Good. You guys have a lot of computers in here.
Yeah, 40
it's a big
computers.
40?
Yeah.
Wow. My name's Jason, by the way. Alex, pleasure to meet you. This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
So we're just a couple of tourists traveling around Las Vegas, and we like libraries, so.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
The first thing I did when I went to San Diego was look at their library.
Yeah, we do that all the time, yeah. I've had a library card since I was a kid, and I think it's a very, even with the internet and all that stuff, it's a very useful resource. And we can come in and speak to people like yourselves and get help, and yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it is. I enjoy libraries a lot, too.
Very cool. And you get to work at one.
I do.
Awesome. So you love your job.
I do.
Very cool. How long have you been working here?
Here?
Yeah.
2.5 years.
Or for a library?
The district itself, 6 years.
Oh, cool. Good for you, man. All right. Well, we appreciate your cordial demeanor. That's very nice, and it's a nice welcome to your city, and we appreciate you.
Of course.
All right, bud.
Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your stay here.
Thank you so much. All righty. Have a good day. So they have 40 computers here for people to use. And they have the privacy screens under the desks with the glass top. That's pretty cool. For those that like to look at private things in public places, you can do that here. What's that, the computer rules?
No, just the rules of conduct with the whole library.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Really? What does it say?
Yeah, I don't think it said anything about taking video.
That's interesting. I didn't even see that. So let's see, library rules of conduct. There you go. So you guys can hit pause and read this if you're interested. So the only thing that I see that comes close is disruptive use of electronic or communication devices, but I would assume that that means talking on your phone too loud. But I guess you could construe or misconstrue that to be a phone, camera. But yeah, I don't see anything about filming. Cool. Good to know. And again, if anybody wants to read that in detail, just rewind, hit the pause button, and check it out. Oh, stuff over here. Let's go this way.
Does that make sense? But
you're uncomfortable, let us know. No, you don't. You won't be up for anything. You don't have to.
Oh. Yeah, same thing, right? So music, DVDs. They were just having a nice little convo about us on the phone. Letting somebody know if they feel uncomfortable to let the front desk know. So I wish I could like call somebody every time I feel uncomfortable. That'd be nice. Who do I call? Oh, they have a bookstore.
Can't actually have you guys like hanging out in this area though.
Oh, I'm not hanging out. We're just breezing through.
Yeah, like sit.
I was gonna check out your bookstore.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just this area is 12 to 18.
So he's 12 to 18. He's 16.
Okay, he can then.
Yeah. Well, I'm his father. I'm with him. We're just, no, but seriously, not to give you a hard time. We're just going to breeze in and out, and I'm not going to hang out.
Okay.
All right.
Just no recording of the children, of the kids.
I
Okay.
have no desire to specifically record any children, Mike, so no worries. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello. How are you? Little bookstore. Cool stuff. But my name's Jason. May I ask what your name is?
Jessica.
Jessica, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks. This is my son, Ben.
Ben, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sure you think libraries are very interesting places, and so do we.
It's just nice. It's
Yeah,
peaceful.
it is. And even in this, age of internet and all that kind of stuff, there's something nice about coming to the library and talking to people and getting information and advice and that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
it's nice. We appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
I've had a library card since I was a little kid. I get a lot of use out of my library back home. We're from Colorado.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's
Yeah, so we were in Las Vegas for a few days, and so let's go check out the library.
okay.
Yeah, so cool.
That's cool.
So this is cool. Fiction and romance. Is that two different things? Kidding. Kidding. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day.
They have a park.
Yeah, it's funny. You said it's the 12.
They have a park around here that they have a butterfly sanctuary in. Thousands of butterflies.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her. I'm drawing a blank on its name. What?
Oh, I can Google it. But so there's a right here in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
and you go in and they like land on you and stuff,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
oh, very cool.
That's cool. Your cameras and stuff.
Excellent. No, it's a good tip. I appreciate that.
And they have a wonderful coffee shop there.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
Yes. So they have a great coffee shop. It's just it's on Durango, I think.
Okay.
Just over here. But I can't.
Oh, these days with the internet, I'll find it in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the tip.
Yes.
And what was your name?
Locals go there. I'm a local, John Yarbrough.
John? My name's Jason, John.
Jason.
Pleasure to meet you. I'll give you the old fist bump. There you go.
But if you want to go, and they have plants from all over the world, all through the park.
I bet you they have butterfly bushes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have the butterflies and they have the coffee shop. So if you guys can find it, you should go.
That's very cool.
That's where the locals go.
Cool.
Not
No, that's a
the
great tip.
tourists, but the locals go.
And we try to stay away from where the tourists go, so that's
Yeah.
you're talking to the right guys. That's
Yeah.
why we come to the library.
Right,
No
right.
tourists come here, right?
Well, you're not a local, so
No.
But if you're a local, you can probably.
That's all right. You know what? If we use the facilities here, I don't mind contributing a little bit. That's fine. I was going to ask you, being that you're a local, do you have a car?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have one of the Born in Nevada plates?
Yeah, sure.
That new design that they did is
Oh,
awesome.
no,
I love those plates.
I don't. I just have the regular plate.
Oh, okay.
So
You got to get yourself one of those Born in Nevada plates. Everybody wants them. Yeah, I think it's a great design. And it's the same, the hockey team was playing last night and they have that same,
Yes.
yeah, it's a great image. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, John. We appreciate you. Have a good day, young lady. Thank you. All right, so let's just blast through here real quick. So this is the, doesn't even look like there's any kids in here. No kids in here, right? No, right now. Cool. All right, so that means we come in and take a look. I'm just trying to, we spoke to Mike, and he just asked me if I could to try not to film any of the kids. So if there's no kids here. My name's Jason, by the way. How are you? This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Very cool library you have.
That is pretty cool.
I'm one of those strange people that actually enjoys the library and likes it,
It'd be pretty cool. It's not like the old school, how you think of a library back in the day.
No, it's not.
Just books and.
Well, you don't even remember my day. Back in my day, you actually had to go through the index cards and the microfiche and all that stuff. And it took you an hour and a half to find a book. And the library, let me tell you something. Back then, you had to fend for yourself. If you went into the library and asked the librarian where a book was, she would point at the index cards and say, "Go find it."
Oh, wow.
That's it. Yeah. Because they wanted you to go through the motions and do the work so you could learn how to do it. Yeah.
Right, instead of just saying,
Yeah, we had to work a little more for things when I was a kid. These days, everything's a little easier. But, all right, right on. We'll take any more of your time. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I'll just take a quick buzz around here, and we'll be out of your hair. All right, thank you, man. This is cool. Do you run the children's programs here?
Yeah, we take turns, but it's a portable 6-person department, but it's I'm this coordinator, special. My title here is one of the makerspace person.
Okay.
It's me, and then Megan's our department head. So we kind of figure out different programs and stuff. So we do theme days, like today, Science Day. It's usually based off STEAM, so it's like science one day, technology, art.
Gotcha.
So each day just goes.
And this is not little kids, this is teens, right?
Yeah, teens, 12,
Okay.
12 to 17.
Believe it or not, he's 16, so he fits right. Yeah.
So 12 to 17, so you'd be able to come in, and 18 if you're still in high school and have your high school ID.
Gotcha, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, as long as they're working on something productive, like they want to play games and stuff, that's why they go to the lounge. But if they actually want to work on something,
Right.
Yeah.
So the smarter kids come in here.
Yeah.
Right? I wish I was smarter when I was that age and I would have worked a little harder, you know? But I saved it up for now. Now I'm working hard.
Yeah, you go ahead.
That's
As
it.
long as you use it. You know what I'm
That's it, man. Well, all right, buddy. And I just want to tell you, your smile and your cordial welcome to your city is beautiful, man. I mean, we really appreciate it. It makes a difference for two guys coming in off the road.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean,
Very nice of you.
Hey, you're right.
No, I'm stepping in front of him.
No, yeah, it's pretty cool. And,
Yeah.
like I said, the kids from the scene really like it, so it's nice to have like.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. And you seem like a fun guy to do this kind of stuff with. So, yeah.
Cool being around them. Yeah, it's
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
Never come to
Public
work.
service is a good thing, man.
Yeah, it's needed, so.
It is. It's needed, but you know what? Good people are needed.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so we appreciate you.
Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank you.
You guys have a good rest of the
You have a
day.
great day. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Very cool. And then this is another room for the kids here to do their stuff. That's cool. That's true. If any of you are young people out there in your teenage years, I wasn't kidding. Work hard now, and then when you get to be my age, you can take it easy. Are there other floors? Let me ask this gentleman over here.
That's a good question.
All right, man, we're batting 1,000. Nobody's upset. Are there other floors, or is it just this one floor?
There's 3 floors here.
There's 3 floors. Okay, so what is there? Elevator, stairs?
There's an elevator right across straight through there, and there's stairs straight through there.
All right, cool. I'll take the stairs. My watch likes it when I take the stairs. All right, but what was your name?
My name is Gabe.
Gabe, Jason. Nice to meet you. And since you asked, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. You guys figured us out already, huh? That was quick. Yeah. But no, good. I mean, so far you guys are, place is wonderful. We just had a nice conversation with Al back there, and you guys are, Mike was very friendly. And
Yeah, you just gotta be careful filming children, you know, and
well, you know what? I'm with my child. This is my son. And I have no desire whatsoever to film children. But I mean, if they're in the room kind of thing. But I'm not looking to film, even adults. I'm not looking to film anybody in particular. We're more looking at the building and the library and that kind of thing. So that's all. But we appreciate you. Thank you very much for your help.
have a good day.
All right, buddy.
Oh, there's the thing you're always talking about.
Oh, the Vegas born thing? Are you born in Vegas?
No, but I've been here most of my life, so.
But so you can't get one of the born in Vegas plates?
Doesn't matter. You could be here. You could have arrived here today. You can get that card still. So.
Oh, no, but I mean like the license plate for your car. I think that you have to be born here, right?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Was a thing.
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, I wasn't born here either, so don't feel bad. All right, buddy. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Take care. He was actually more uptight than Mike. All right, so that's first floor.
Yep.
Let go up the tear. Now I sound like News Now California. The constitutional Rain Man. You want to go up the tear?
The second floor, the lower level's down there, and there's one above.
So let's go to the 3rd floor, and then we'll go all the way down. How are you?
Yourself?
Great, thank you. So what's up here? 3rd floor, youth computers, restrooms, homework helper, toy library, and play area. Okay. They make the kids walk all the way up to the 3rd floor. Hello. How are you? No, we're just actually looking at the building here. And since this is the kids area, I'm going to take a very wide view and head back down the stairs. But my name's Jason. This is my son Ben.
Okay.
And we're just never been in Vegas before. And I'm one of those strange people that actually loves libraries.
Libraries are fun, yeah, feel free to take a look around.
Cool.
It is a kids section, so make it brief.
Yeah, well, that's why I brought my kid with me. No, we'll just breeze in and out. And I'm sorry, what was your name? Christy, Jason. Pleasure to meet you, Christy. Appreciate you. Thank you. So they have a nice room for the younger kids up here. I'll go around this way. So some computers for the kids here. Oh, I remember these magazines when I was little. These have been around forever. Wow. Libraries are great places, guys. If you have kids, or if you have parents, take your parents or your kids to the library. Lots to do. Let's look out the window there. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice view. Very cool. Hi, how are you?
I'm going to talk to you out here.
Sure. What are we talking about?
Oh, we're going to talk out here.
Oh, we're going to talk out here. Okay. Yes.
So I know you guys have already spoken to about you guys going around recording.
Can I just get your name first before we start the conversation?
My name is Eva.
Okay. And do you have a guard ID number?
Excuse me?
I said, do you have a guard ID number?
Allied Universal, feel free to call them. All right, so guys.
What's the attitude about? Because if you're going to have an attitude, I have nothing to talk to you about.
I'm discussing with you, keep interrupting me. So.
No, that's not the case. I'm going to just continue what I'm
So
doing.
you guys cannot be up here in the children's department without a child.
I just was, so you're wrong. How about that? Big mistake.
Call security 1.
Wow.
Can you come mic for me?
Why would you want to create a disturbance in a situation? Is that what your training tells you to do?
Can you leave me in the main lobby?
Wow.
Thank you.
So we were on the 2nd floor, right? Oh, pardon me, young lady. After you.
Yeah, this is the main level, so.
So we'll go downstairs. There's always got to be one in the crowd. You take your time, young lady. I'm in no rush.
I've had a hip replacement.
No, you take your time.
I just don't want to go to another one.
I hear you. Good for you. God bless you. Hello. This is a nice room. What was the lady's name that was all the way upstairs on the 3rd floor that I shook her hand?
Christy?
Was it Christy?
Was it?
Because she's the one that said, you can go ahead and look around.
Yeah.
Right? Even though we don't need that sort of affirmation, but she did say that. So here you have the reference desk. Here's the magazine section. Very cool. They have a lot of magazines.
Yeah.
That lady was tripping.
I know, right?
Which way do we come in?
Over here.
What's down here? Restrooms, call offices, one-stop payphones theater. Cool. Check this out. They got to. This is a classic case of the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. You know, they should kind of talk to each other. Have newspapers here, or copies of newspapers. I guess they photocopy them.
Yeah, nobody really cared until security came up trying to make an issue out of it.
Ridiculous. Well, that's what they wind up doing. They wind up creating a disturbance in a situation and then blame you for it.
Yeah.
Security guards are worse than police. We have a little meeting room there. This area is closed, so we won't go in here. Yeah, one-stop career center. And this is restrooms and telephones, so we'll skip the restroom area.
I kind of got to use the restroom, but we're going to get accused of trying to...
Yeah, I would wait until...
Yeah.
I mean, if you have to, go ahead. I can hang on to your camera, but
No, wait till we leave.
we can stop somewhere after we go.
This area may be under surveillance.
Of course it's under surveillance. Yeah. And I didn't give my permission to be on film. Can't be recording upstairs. Well, that's funny how the person who runs that children's room on the 3rd floor just invited me to take a look around.
I know.
So that's interesting.
What a power trip.
Yeah,
Did you see the way she said she was like, excuse me, when you asked if she had an ID number?
yeah. I know.
As if you asked for like your social security number or something.
Yeah. Well,
That's about it down here.
yeah, that's this floor.
A lot of security for a library.
Well, it's a shame that's what they have to do with themselves, you know?
Oh, and conference going on.
They already brought it.
What, we got some kind of code red situation going here?
I'm sorry?
We got some kind of code red situation going on?
Not necessarily.
No? You guys really need to, like, the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing.
Just go.
Wow. You guys should have become cops. You're much more suited for that.
Thank you.
No.
Nice day.
Well, I was having a nice day until you disrupted it. But you maybe go get an education. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, we're gonna get out of your hair. So I just want to come say thank you and say goodbye. Since you were the first person I saw, I figured you'd be the last person I see before I leave. So thank you again for your assistance. And the only suggestion I would have, maybe you want to mention to Mike, is because we spoke to Mike. He's the manager of the library, right? We spoke to yourself. We spoke to a couple other people. We've been having nice conversations with people all along. And then security just came out and started yelling at me. Like they had no idea that I had had a conversation with Mike or what the situation was, or that we had come to a meeting of the minds. So it might be a good idea for the left hand to know what the right hand's doing, because that whole situation could create a disturbance in itself, and then I wind up getting blamed for it when I didn't even do anything. So, You know,
100%.
it's a library. You guys don't need disturbances going on. And it's only a camera, right? And I'm with my son. And we're just having a good day. So I hope everyone else is, and I thank you. You've been very cordial. Tell Mike I said the same thing, and I didn't meet you, but my name's Jason. What was your first name?
My name's Tess.
Tess. Pleasure to meet you, Tess.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. You have a beautiful smile, so thank you for that. Alrighty. Well, you guys have a good day.
Yeah, you
We
too.
appreciate you. All right. And I would really seriously, just maybe somebody should have a talk with security because they were out of line. In my opinion, my humble opinion. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great day. You have a good day, young man. I appreciate your assistance. Thank you very much. Actually, we went back there, right? That was the bookstore and...
Yeah, we went there. That was where Al was.
That's right, that's where Al is. Okay, cool. So we saw it all. The funny part is he asked me if this was a First Amendment audit. I told him what we were doing, and then they still sick security on us. Unless they didn't even send security, and she just took that upon herself. Yeah. You know what? Let's go find those security guys, because I want to get some names, and might be a good idea to just, I don't want to say file a complaint, but just let somebody know that that was what we had to deal with. I wonder if Mike's still around.
Last time I saw the ball, they went back.
He was in here, I think, right? I don't know where he is. Is she just like jump behind the door hiding? Wow, this is some strange stuff going on in this place, man. Wow. You know what, just real quick before I leave, is Mike still available?
Did you want to talk to him?
Yeah, if he's still, just for a minute, if he's available. Thank you.
Call Michael Marsteller.
You guys need to tune it up a little bit, man. Seriously. You guys could be a little friendlier to people that come into the library, don't you think?
I'm sorry. Did I have a conversation with you?
Did you have a conversation with me? I don't know. Have I ever met you before?
No.
No. So I guess
why
not.
are you
No.
discussing this with me?
Oh, I'm not allowed to ask you a question?
I have no idea what you're even speaking about.
Yep. Really?
My shift just started.
You shouldn't be walking around with a badge and a gun if you don't remember what happened 2 minutes ago. All right, Mike. So we're gonna take off and get out of your hair. I appreciate you with the fist bump. But I just want to let you know. I mean, you and I had a meeting of the minds. We had a conversation. I respected your wishes. You know, we kind of got on the same page.
Right.
We walked around. We went in the back and met Al. There were no kids back there at the time.
Okay.
We went up to the third floor, which I didn't even know was the children's floor. And when we went up there, one of the ladies behind the desk, I think it was Christy.
Yeah.
Okay, Christy said, "Oh no, you guys are good. You're free to look around, do whatever you want to do." So we did. And then as we're leaving the third floor, these three guys come upstairs and literally were obnoxious, telling us to get out. I asked the woman to identify herself. She looked at me like I had some nerve to ask her who she was.
Yeah, nothing against you guys. It's just because of the things we usually deal with this library, instances in that. It's usually suspicious when adults go up and hang out there. So they really weren't sure.
Well, he's not an adult.
I know. Well, they see you and they really didn't know it. So apologize that happened.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
So they
And
were
all
just-
I'm asking is not in front of me while I'm here. I'm not looking to belittle anybody, but after I leave, if you have an opportunity to speak to these guys in private, maybe just let them know that they have a responsibility. And I don't think it's funny, sir. You're working in a public building that my tax dollars pay for, okay? So I think that they have a responsibility to have a certain protocol and a certain demeanor with the public, especially when I've already cleared everything with you and you're the manager of the library, I understand?
Yeah, well,
So-
they saw you up there and they just saw an adult up there.
And I get that, and they have every right to do what they feel they need to do in the performance of their duties, but you have to remain cordial and you have to have some level of decorum. You can't just start snapping at people and being obnoxious and walking away. And all I said to her was, I said, before we start the conversation, can I just get your name? She said her name, and I said, can you tell me what your guard number is? And she went, really? Like with an attitude like that, like I'm not good. And then started barking orders at me, so I just turned around and walked away.
Barking orders as
to get out of the child section, and she caught us as we were walking out anyway, so she was telling me to do what I was already doing. So I just think that action and that behavior could instigate something. See, the problem is once things start going up, it's hard to get them to come back down.
Right.
So de-escalation is very important. And these guys, well, and these guys are trained in de-escalation, so they need to put that into practice. There's no reason to have attitudes with anybody.
Point in saying these guys, I didn't even have a conversation with you. I didn't say 2 words to you. You didn't say 2 words to me.
All right, but look at how upset you are. Just smile and let your shoulders down and smile, man. I'm not the bad guy. We're not here to cause you any problems. All right. So, and when I leave, I hope we can shake hands, have a smile, and say have a great day. That's all it is. Yeah.
I mean, I never had a conversation with you. You keep referring to me. I don't even know what's going on.
Well, because I wanted to speak to the young lady that works with you, and she just turned her back on me and walked away. So since you walked out, I said, hey, maybe I can just ask this guy real quick what the issue was.
We will have a conversation.
Yeah, I would just, that's all I would suggest. It's just my humble suggestion.
Absolutely.
But
I appreciate it.
No, and you were very cordial, and I appreciate that. And I think, like I said,
Do my best.
well, that's all any of us can possibly do. I'm not perfect, man. I do my best too. And, you know, if I make any mistakes, I love people to point out what I do wrong and gives me an opportunity to do better tomorrow and grow and be a better person. I'm looking to educate myself as well. That's all. Yeah, that's it. And I think you guys are probably a couple of real nice guys, and you're just looking out for your library, and we get that. And, but I think that you have to kind of just evaluate the threat level a little bit better next time. That's all. Because I'm not a threat to anybody, neither is my son.
Well, that's why we have to determine. You know, that's why they call us, just to make sure it's not a problem.
Right.
But, I mean,
Well, what's the key to security? Observe and report. So observe is the key, right? All right, but I appreciate you, man. All's well that ends well, right? Thank you, sir.
more than welcome to come in anytime.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I'm doing it to you again, man. All right, guys. You have a appreciate day. Thank you.
And
Take
I do
care.
that with everybody.
Oh, you know what? I should. Yeah, I hear you. All right, buddy. Thank you. And I'm glad you're leaving with a smile. Have a great day. Appreciate you, man.
They're not supposed to. Is it just libraries?
I hope you have a wonderful day, young lady. Seriously. And before I leave, do you think we could both like let our shoulders down and just end this on a happy note? Because that's all we're.
Oh, no, sir. I'm those girls with the big shoulders. Perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to be cordial with you. This is my son. And we're just the first time we've ever been in Las Vegas. We spoke to Mike and some of the staff before we went through the building, and they were okay with it. So when you came upstairs, I thought we had discussed and handled all that. And then when you came up the way you did, it kind of just took me aback a little bit. And since you're working in your official capacity, I wasn't trying to give you a hard time, but when somebody in law enforcement or security or an official capacity approaches me in that situation like that, I just ask you to identify yourself. And you have a policy that requires that, so that's all we do.
Right.
This is a First Amendment audit.
All right.
I don't know if you're aware of that.
Do you have any questions, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Would you like to any of our programs or resources?
No, my question is are you going to start opening up and listening to people and maybe expand? You're a young lady and you have a long career ahead of you.
And I have a lot to do today, so if there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. Otherwise, I would have
You can help me.
Okay?
Yeah, you can definitely help me. I wish you would drop the attitude and just lighten up a little bit. I understand what you have to deal with here at times, but that's not us. So you have to be able to compartmentalize and treat people the way they deserve to be treated. That's all. And I have all the respect for you, and I'm just asking for the same thing back.
I am an advocate of the First Amendment, but right now, this is just inappropriate. It's taking me away from my duties. I apologize. Please let me know if I can do anything for you guys, okay?
Very good. You have a wonderful day, lady. Wow. No hope. I had a very good friend back in New York years ago who always used to say, some people know and some people never will. So. All right.
Hey, look, Friday and Sunday, they close at 10 and they open at 10.
Well, all right, guys. That's the Clark County Library for you here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As usual, I'm going to ask everyone to comment. Let us know what your thoughts and opinions are. Let us know what you think about how the people here at the Clark County Library handled this situation and what anyone could have done better to improve the situation and how the behavior, myself and the Watchmen included. We are always looking to hear your comments and your thoughts and suggestions. Very interested to hear what you have to say. So also, if you enjoy these videos and you like what we do, please feel free to hit the like button, share our videos with anyone you are interested in sharing them with, and of course, if you're so inclined, subscribe. I invite you to do that, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that kind of stuff, because it really does help our channels out tremendously. All that action kind of makes YouTube's algorithm happy and helps our channels out, and it won't cost you a penny. And I invite you to do the same for watching the Watchmen. Kid's got a great channel going. He's growing very quickly, and he's got a lot of good stuff coming up, so stay tuned. I'll put a link in the description of his channel. So that's going to do it for now. Coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Clark County Library, watching the Watchmen. Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.